Hey there, Sherry G, and I'm back with another quick video. Don't mind the little dude in the back. That's my grandson. So anyway, Keke Jabbar did a live on IG last night, and I listened to it. I will listen to it again today, and I took it and chopped it up, put it together so that you could listen to it because there's some things that she shared that I found were pretty interesting. I feel like her views, as far as it pertains to some of the castmates, are similar to ours. And I also found it to be very interesting the way she explained how she was going to move forward um, in handling the discord between her and Tisha. Because I know a lot of people, they get in the comments or they say things like, well, if I was Keke, I'd do this, or Keke, you should do this, don't let them do that. So she kind of explained all that. And so I thought it was interesting. It gives us more a perspective around how she moves. So anyway, I'm going to share that, let you listen to the audio. Keep in mind that the audio may seem like it's cut in pieces because it was. I actually cut pieces of it to make it shorter, merged it all together so I could present it to you. I'm going to give my commentary after the video, but keep in mind that those views are alleged. It's of opinion. It's for entertainment. It's for fair use. It's for learning. It's for all of that. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. Now, let's take a listen to Keke Jabbar as she shares some of herself on her IG Live last night.
You can go to. Hi. All right, bye-bye. Okay, let me get charged. But anyway, shit, I'll let these kids make me lose my train of thought again. What was I talking about, y'all? I don't remember. Tiffany, something about Tiffany. But I just think it's ridiculous. I don't, that's what I was saying. I don't understand why the beef, or what the beef, I don't even understand why she went to Tisha saying, well, yeah, your cousin, I really don't, I don't know about her. I don't know if I want to extend myself and get to know her. Girl, really, nobody on the cast wants to get to know you anyway because you're boring as hell. And everybody, I don't know if they too scared to tell you that, but they all, pretty much say it. Like, Tiffany boring as hell. She don't have nothing to talk about. Won't even get Tiffany for real. Like, to be honest. So, I really don't care if you want to get to know me, although you had met me a lot more than you had probably met much of the cast. Because we were traveling together with the baseball team, and on her interview she said, I wouldn't go out with all the other moms and stuff. Let's make this clear. My husband has his own team, okay? After we were done with our season, Lou called my husband and asked, hey, because my son is an exceptional athlete. He called and said, hey, can he come and play with us, since y'all are done? My husband was like, yeah. If y'all don't know, travel baseball is expensive. You literally take a part of your life to go to different cities every single weekend. You living out of hotels, from Thursday to Monday every week, and wherever you go, you spending all this money eating out and staying in hotels and renting cars and all this stuff because you don't want to keep driving your car out of town. So, that's nothing that's like something small. But no, I wasn't going out to eat with all the other moms and stuff because you were lame. Like, Tiffany is one of the biggest lames ever. Then she want to get around and say, well, what does she do, bitch? What do you do? I have no idea. Nobody knows what Tiffany does. You can ask her, I do like the biomedical physics of the Algernon hypothesis, square root times 2 of the people's congratulatory mission. Girl, we don't know what you're talking about. Give it to us in layman's terms, please. Like, the hell are you saying? You can't get a straight answer out of her. What she's talking about, she's very matter-of-factly. Well, we matter-of-factly can never understand what the hell you're talking about. Because your ass matter-of-factly don't make no damn sense. For real. So, my husband is football coach or baseball coach. Baseball. Coaches baseball. We're does Marie, a credit company, and I know he's the owner of that, and I know he just finished law school, so I don't know if he practices or, maybe they do some stuff with real estate. I'm not quite, sure what all his jobs entail. I'm not 100% certain about.
She's talking about Maurice.
Some of the things that he does. Tiffany is a clown. Bozo, a whole clown. Bozo ho ho. That bozo ho ho. For real, for real. So anyway, y'all, I'm trying to get out of moving and doing stuff I'm supposed to be doing. What else y'all want to talk about? Y'all want to talk about anything else? My husband already came in here like, are you gonna do anything useful? And I'm like, no, not really. He's like, you could have stayed at the other house. I sure should have. At least it's a couch still. We don't have no furniture here yet. It's just empty. Look. Empty. Nothing. So I'm sitting on the floor, okay? And it's very uncomfortable. I got some t-shirts that I'm sitting on, but that's about it. What does Martel do? I'm not sure. I had not known what he did since I was working. Since he and Mel split. So I'm honestly not sure. I know they were both, they both had projects that they were working on together and property preservations and all that stuff. And then they helped Marcel BA start his company. And other than that, I'm honestly not sure. I know he has at wine, and that's all I can think of. I'm not sure. Did I actually believe Tisha when she said Tiffany was cheating? I don't know. And I'm not really, and see, this is why I'm like, people have things so misconstrued. I'm not one for trying to put out rumors about marriages, okay? I have a marriage myself. And my husband and I have gone through things in our marriage, So I'm not, our marriage, what I'm trying to say is our marriage is not perfect. So I'm not one for judging other people's marriage because everybody's marriage is going to be different. If they have dealt with infidelity, hopefully they dealt with it to the best of their abilities, as we would if we dealt with that, So, as well as anything else. And hopefully you guys will get to know a little bit more about our marriage as the show goes on. Because a lot of people ask, is your husband coming on? Yes, we filmed. I don't know. Maybe a lot of mess happens, and that takes precedence over showing, somebody's family, because that's not, really entertaining, so to speak. But we filmed. We can't help it if, they choose not to air it, but we have filmed several times. My cousin just graduated from Grambling. Hey, HBCU. Grambling State, he played baseball. Also have friends whose sons play baseball too in high school. Do I understand now why Mel moves the way she does with the cats? I understood it from day one. I never questioned it. I understand Mel 100%. And you'd be a fool not to understand why she moves the way that she moves. Honestly, in my opinion, you can anybody who has seen what has happened can understand why. Who is rational can understand why she moves the way that she moves. So, most definitely. Okay, hold on, I'm trying to get this other question. Nicole, thank you, E. No question, you got this. Thank you, babe. Are me and her on good terms? Just continue to watch the show. You'll see. You'll see. I know y'all saw the little cute, video of us, riding in the car to the game and stuff, but keep watching the show and then come back and we'll talk about what you see. So what do you think? Do you think our relationship improved, or she's still on that BS? Because I was never on it. Just being honest. And it's kind of hard for a relationship to improve when you got a wife who, Tisha has a wife who just won't shut the hell up sometimes. It's like, seriously. Like, tell your wife to shut up sometimes. Get his panties out his ass, you know? Like, seriously. Y'all need to buy him some bigger pants, because he walk around like they too tight. He got to stick up his ass. That's a little. So, y'all, I'm still clicking this thing, trying to accept y'all. Only thing I know is for them, I heard that they told some people that we've done a lot for her. You ain't did shit for me. You ain't never paid one of my bills in my life. Ever. The only thing you've ever done for me is let me borrow maybe $100, no more than $200. $200 at the most that I paid back. But what you have done to me is told lies on me. What you have done to me is put out misconceptions about me. What you have done is not told the truth about this one-sided relationship. That's what you have done. So that's the truth that I'm talking about telling. Other people looking at it like, oh, you gonna look like, what did somebody tell me? You're gonna look unreliable if you don't put out something. I'm not saying that I'm gonna put out shit about them. I don't give a F about them to be putting out their business. That's their job to put out their business and what they're going through. That's not on me. And I'm not the type of person who's gonna get mad at somebody and fall out and put out all their business. If that's what you expect, then bye. We expecting that from the wrong person. That's not me. You know, things that are private that I know will remain private. But what I will not be quiet about is how people treat me. The things that have happened between me and them. That's what I won't keep quiet. But I'm not about spreading nobody's business. You know, that's happened. You know, people think, oh, you mad at them, so you gonna tell everything if Marcel cheat. No, I'm not. No, that's not my business to tell. That's their business. Let them deal with that shit. At the end of the day, I don't give a F. To tell you the truth. He ain't cheating on me, so I don't care. And that's on everything. So if people looking for that from me, then you looking in the wrong place. I can tell you that now. Sorry, not sorry. That's not what I'm about. But I will expose what's been done to me. And that's because I played a part in that. And that's because I'm not taking that bullshit no more. Wrong person, wrong way. And I've always been outspoken. This is nothing new. This is just Keke. I've always been outspoken. I've never been the type of person who has been quiet or one to, not express myself. So the fact that I'm saying the things that I'm saying now is not for attention. It's because this is what you get when you fuck over Keke. And that's just that. All right. I have plans to move to Bedrock. We gotta ask her that again. At the end of the day, I could not care less where they move to, where they moving from. I know I'm in the process of moving. That's all I care about. I don't give a damn what they do, where they live, how they live it. I don't care. You gotta ask them that. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to a lot of people. And honestly, when they told it to me, I never questioned it. I said, okay. I never thought to myself, why would they move out of their house? And, they said they renovated, but why would they move out of their house and move into a town? I never questioned it because I really don't give a damn. That's what she said. I said, okay. And didn't think twice about it. So I don't know. I still can't accept the people who on my thing, y'all. I'm trying. Why do Tiffany always sound constipated when she lies. I don't know why she always sound like she has nasal problems or, some up her ass one every time she talks. I'm just saying, like, because um, Martel, girl, shut up. Just every time she talks, you make me want to be like, girl, just shut up. I don't even want to hear it no more. She can get out. She can utter one word. I'll be like, girl, Tiffany, shut up. Just shut up. One of those people that just annoy you. She just annoys me to no end. It's just like, shut up. So I don't know why she always sound like that. Okay, I'm gonna try to accept the video again. Yo, what's up, Keke, my homie? What's up, Sean? How you been? Long time no see. Do you have a relationship with Stormy? That's my boo. I like Stormy a lot. And I believe that Stormy gets a bad rep. I wish that I think people need to be a little bit more patient and just kind of get to know the person. Because Stormy is very authentic. What you see is what you get, and she's a good person. She really is. And I think if a lot of people really met her, they like Stormy. And they dig her, So, that's that. You said watch the show. I know Carlos King ain't about to expose the stocks. I'm just saying you got to watch the show to see everything that happens. Who knows who might be exposed. I don't believe Carlos King is, I don't believe that he's not willing to expose anybody that's on the show. People who signed up for reality TV, that's what they signed up for. So you have to know that your life becoming public, people are going to expose things about you. So it is what it is. What happened to the other girl who got a divorce? I don't know. What other girl who got a divorce? I don't really know who you're talking about. But, all right, y'all, it's getting late. I just wanted to come on here and say hey and answer a few questions for y'all. Stormy curse out a senior citizen. That's a good person. I'm not saying, one act does not necessarily mean that you're a bad person. Yes, Stormy did curse out a senior citizen. Maybe in retrospect, she can look at that and say, you know what, I should have handled that a bit differently. I can't sit up here like I'm all perfect and say that I ain't never cursed out somebody who didn't, who I should have cursed out. I very well have. So it's just not my place to judge that. Do I feel like she could have gone about it differently? Sure. But I feel like I could have gone about a lot of things a lot differently too. I've messed up as well. So I just don't feel like I can. I'm real hesitant about judging people, y'all, because one of the things that life has taught me firsthand is never say never and don't judge, because you never know what kind of situation you're going to end up in. That's what life has literally taught me firsthand. 10 years ago, I looked at things differently. I was kind of, on my high horse sometimes, and maybe even kind of, stuck up into ditty sometimes. But life humbled me, and I don't look at life the same way I used to. People have flaws, and none of us are perfect. So I don't understand why people judge people so harshly. We all have something we can work on. I've not met one perfect person. So, yes, she can curse a senior citizen out and still be a good person. Just because she did something that's wrong. I've never seen her curse, anyone out in my presence. She did something, that one time that I did see, on video like everybody else. I'm not saying it was right, but I'm saying that she has to make amends for that. And I believe that you have to let God meet people where they are and deal with them and their own things. And how we get people to see their faults and change is not by pointing the finger and judging and calling them a bad person for their faults. It's by embracing them and saying that, you know what, you're not perfect. I know you did this wrong, but I want you to hear me. You can change. Don't do that again, because it's not a good look. That's what I listen to. And anybody who come at me with guns blazing and fingers pointing, honestly, I'd be like, you go to hell. For real. So that's that, y'all. Let me go. And wish me luck on the. I wish I had some of y'all help because it's just a tedious process. But bye, y'all.
Okay, guys, so there you have it. That was Keke sharing some of her thoughts and views on the cast and giving us some insight to her relationship with Tisha and how she's moving forward in that relationship. It got dark since I started recording this video. It's storming outside now, so I'm going to try to hurry up and move forward before my dog goes off. So anyway, she actually said that Tiffany was boring and she didn't know what she does for a living. Now, I tend to agree with her on the fact that outside of asking those questions that we all want to ask, some of them, most of them anyway, what does Tiffany bring to the show? We really don't know much about her and Lou's relationship. Like I said, some things are missing. Things are missing for me anyway, as a viewer, just sitting back, not even as a blogger, but just as a viewer sitting back watching the show. It's like, what do I really know about them? And what does she do? Now, I did do my own personal research on Tiffany to try to figure out what it is that she did. I heard she was an entrepreneur. So I'm looking and it just said like serial entrepreneur, but really didn't give anything concrete. So I'm still not sure what Tiffany really does. So anyway, I tend to agree with her on that. But she actually said that, majority of the castmates or all of the castmates feel like she's boring and they don't know what's up with her. So anyway, great question. What does she do? Maurice, she did allude to the fact that he is a lawyer. He just finished law school, according to her. But outside of that, she's really not sure what he does. He is doing something in real estate, and he is doing his Credit One business still. I don't know. I heard that it was closed. Actually, there was a blogger who went by and was told that it was closed. So maybe it's just closed temporarily while they go through the renovation process. We know that they're renovating over there and that some of the units in the building where Credit One operates out of were up for rent. So I don't know. When asked about Martel and what he does, she did say that outside of what he did when he was with Melody, she really doesn't know, besides the INS wine venture. She knows that he was in property preservation with his wife when they were husband and wife, and that they also helped Marceau get his business started. But anyway, she did clear up some things as far as it pertains to her and her husband, because we were wondering where her husband was. And she said that, you know what, we did film together. We did do some scenes together. However, production didn't show those because maybe they just want more drama to be shown and not all the good stuff. I understand that drama sells. Don't get it wrong, right? I think most of us understand that. But we're missing some of the important elements here, that these are supposed to be couples that exude Black excellence. And we've said it a million times, that that is what's missing for us. We don't see the couples really coupling. We don't see any good moments with them, really. There's a lot of drama, yeah. And a lot of the drama has been the same. Like the same people are using the same two people, either Melody or Mel, as their storylines for the most part, right? But anyway, it would be nice to see some of those moments. It would be nice to see, excuse the little guy jumping around in the background, I just noticed. Can you stop? All right, thank you. It's my grandson. So anyway, I apologize. But anyway, yeah, we're missing those tender moments, and it would be nice to see some of that, right? Anyway, that's, I don't know. I think Carlos King just has deaf ears, and he's just not hearing it, and he just doesn't care. That's at least what I'm feeling right now. I don't know what's going on with him. But anyway, she did reference her relationship with Tisha, and because someone asked, if they were getting along now, and she said, well, I know you saw the little the scene when we were in the car together and we were having that conversation. I know what it looked like at that, but I'm going to admonish you to, and I'm just using my own words, admonish you to continue watching the show so you can see where the relationship goes. I'm getting the feeling that things are still pretty rocky between them, but she goes on to say, you know, that she's just not going to let them put her out there and make her seem like the bad person. She's not going to let them continue to bring up her past. That go ahead and put it out there. She doesn't care. Like, what's done is done, and she's good. And again, I'm paraphrasing. But she also mentioned that she knows that a lot of people were saying to her that, you know, I know you're going to go ahead and spill the guts or spill the beans about their relationship, Tisha and Marcel's marriage, when they continue to go off on you, or if I were you, I just spill it, just put it all out there. She says that that's not how she's going to operate because their marriage has nothing to do with her. But she will clear up and spill the beans as far as things that involve her. So I found that to be pretty interesting. And you know what? I respect her for that. I really, really do. I respect her for that. So she goes, anything that's going on in their marriage, that's up for them to put out there, because she also has a marriage too, and her marriage has been through things. I get it. All right. But she also says that a part of the situation, or a part of the problem with the situation between herself and Tisha, is Marcel, and the fact that he just won't shut up. Again, more of that's just going to have to be revealed, but it sounds like he's a messy boots. But she also referred to him as Tisha's wife. I actually played that a couple of times because I thought it was so hilarious. And the way she was describing him, how he walks around and his pants seem like they're too tight. How he's walking around like he has to stick up his A. And in my mind, you know, like I'm just imagining Marceau and how he's walking around. And the way he's been showing up on the show, like all in women's business on the internet, you know, like going back and forth with women when they're saying things about Tisha, and he's just in there going back and forth with women. And even on the show with Tiffany and everything, how he's just all in the business that has nothing to do with him, like a Karen. But anyway, I digress. That's my opinion, allegedly, and that's my opinion, okay? But anyway, she also ended by saying that she does not understand, but she thinks that if people would get to know Stormy, they would probably like her, that she's really a great person. And she feels that she's being judged by this one incident. And I'm like, well, no. If you want to build a friendship with Stormy, that's fine. That's on you. You know, I could see they might have some things that they share as far as their communication. I just feel that Keke's a little more skilled with hers, if that makes any sense. She knows when to be ghetto and she knows when to pull back. She's more professional, but she will drop an F-bomb when she feels like dropping an F-bomb. I do appreciate the fact that she is authentic, and that's probably how her and Stormy, that's the thing that will cause them to bond and link up, perhaps because Stormy is Stormy too. But Stormy just doesn't have a professional side of herself. She's just all the way ghetto, allegedly, and in my opinion. But anyway, she just doesn't understand how we're judging her by one incident. So what she's not getting is that it's just not one incident. It started with the way she started moving on the show, and then coupled with the way she's operating in her business, the way she's ignored people in her business when they were questioning where their products were or their refund and things like that. And these people are people, real people, okay? Not just made up, but these are real people that are in her comments that watch the show. So, yeah, the incident, this latest incident with Black Titanic was just the icing on the cake. And that's, you know, that was just the icing on the cake for a lot of people. So, yeah, Keke somehow is missing the big picture, in my opinion. So anyway, that's all I have for you for right now. I just wanted to share that with you. Feel free to comment down below in the comment section. Don't forget to like the button or hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell because I will be back. Until then, ciao.